Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Gianna for those who didn't notice, and today I'm going to be doing an eyeshadow look, as you can see from the title. I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing right now, but I guess we'll find out once I'm done with the results. So hope you guys like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned to see the finished results. Okay guys, so we're gonna first start with our eyebrows and try to get these babies looking semi-right. I haven't done my eyebrows since like the beginning of June, so it's been a fat minute. So they look a little bushy, as you guys can see. They're not cute, but I'm gonna try to fix that and thin them out. The products I'm gonna be using is my Anastasia Dip Brow in the color Ebony, and then my Morphe M167 brush. As you guys can see, it looks like that and has a little flat top. And I use this brush. I don't know exactly what this brush is, but I use it to get my products. And then my concealer that I love and I live by is the LA Pro Concealer in the color Fawn, and it's actually running out. So yeah, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna start off by brushing my eyebrows up, and then I'm going to brush it across like that. And I'm going to get my concealer and I'm gonna put a little bit on my hands and then carve out these eyebrows. Once I'm done carving out the bottom of my eyebrows, you can't really see a difference, but you can look and see a difference, actually, low-key. I get a little bit of my pomade, I put it on the brush, and then I use the back of the top just to kind of like flatten out all the products and not have it so bulky everywhere. And I'm gonna go by doing just some small strokes. That's what I do, and then I just kind of brush out whatever pomade I have, going that way and then down. I'm gonna put the smallest amount of concealer in the top because this is a really bright color and I'm not trying to have halo effect on my eyebrows. Now I'm gonna go in with the same concealer, put a little bit more on my hand, and put that all over my lid to give my lid a base. Okay guys, so now we're gonna go in with my Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia. And I'm gonna be using my Morphe M441 brush. It looks like this. I'm not gonna even try to pronounce some of these names. I'm not gonna even do it. I'm gonna go with these two colors. As you can see, I hit the pan. I love this color. I just pat a little bit on my brush and I'm gonna just softly go on my crease area, kind of up here as well. And actually, I'm gonna just put this color all over my eye. Now I'm gonna go in with the color Real Guard, I guess at the end. I don't know, this orange color, and put it in this area of my lid. I'm gonna be using my Morphe M433 brush for this. So I'm gonna be using this Wet n Wild brush. I don't know what it's used for or the name of it. I just know it's like kind of fluffy in the top. I'm gonna be using the James Charles palette right now. This beautiful, lovely palette. I love it. It's amazing. It's probably one of the best palettes I have. I'm always using it. I don't know the name, sadly, because I took off the plastic sheet that had all the names. But I'm going to be going in with this color right here in the corner and going to softly start with this color. I'm going to just start placing this color softly in the outer corners and work my way into the inner corner. I'm also applying it in my crease area, so yeah. Now I'm gonna go back in with my Morphe M441 brush. I'm gonna go back with the Real Guard and the Burnt Orange and just pat these colors together and try to, blend out the edges and soften them because we don't want them so harsh. We don't want these babies to be looking rough. So you just keep going in and repeating that step until you get, I guess, the edge corner outcome that you want. Once we're done with that, we're gonna go back in with our James Charles palette. And I'm gonna use this color down here to darken my crease because my crease is very light at the moment. I'm now gonna go in with this color again and just put it on my upper lid to brighten it up one more time. I am now going to use this brush that I got when I was like first starting makeup, when I was like 13, 14, so I don't even know. But I'm gonna get this color and just pack it in the outer corners of the outer and inner corner of my eye. And kind of blend upwards. The shape of my eye look right now that I'm going for is more of like a halo effect, so that's why you see no eyeshadow in the middle. We're now gonna go back in with this color and a little bit of this, all three of these colors actually, with my Wet n Wild brush and just try to soften up the edges. So now we're gonna get our concealer and put some on our hand, just like that. And I'm gonna get my Morphe M167 brush that I got earlier to do my eyebrows, just same brush. And I'm gonna put some, okay, look up. That's kind of like a trick I do, like I place it and look up. I don't know, a bunch of other YouTubers do it, so I was like, why not? I'm guessing the way I'm gonna shape this is I'm gonna make it really small and then kind of blur out in the top to make the top fatter, so like a fatter top and like smaller. So you can see like it gets big and then smaller. Okay, so I'm now gonna use the Masquerade Mini by Juvia's palette, and I'm gonna use the color Zuba and Ada, which is this purple color right here and this brown color. And I have my BH Cosmetic brush. It doesn't say what type, it just says 8, so I'm guessing like a flat brush. It looks like this. And I'm just gonna put that where I placed my concealer at. So I'm gonna get both of the colors, mix them, tap, and place. So I know it looks a little rough, but we're gonna just trust the process, y'all. We gotta trust this process. I'm going back with this brush that I had before, and I'm just blending out the edges a little bit to not get them so harsh. So now where the fun part is, where I'm saying trust the process, guys. We are going to get our NYX Glitter Primer. And I'm going to be using this Sephora glitter. Looks like this, guys. It comes in a tube like this. And then I'm going to get my NYX glitter, and I don't know this color either, but I'm pretty sure it's just copper and the copper color in the middle. And I'm going to mix both of those colors together, and then I'm going to put them on my eyeballs. We are going to get our primer and also put a little bit on our hands. About that much is good. So I have this brush. I don't know where I got it from, but I think like 2 years ago, I used it for one of my first ever glitter looks. And since then, it's been my glitter brush. So it looks like this. She's really dirty. I have to clean her. She's kind of ugly. She has a bunch of different glitter colors on it. But I'm going to dip it into the primer and put the primer exactly where I concealed my eyes and the other color of eyeshadow. Now that you placed your glitter somewhere, you're gonna just mix it with the back of the tip of this brush. And I also have this brush. It's really fluffy, as you guys can see. I don't know where I got it from again, but I'm just going to dip this brush into the glitter and place it on my eyes. It's glitz in there, and then just place it on my eyes. Once you're done with that, you're gonna wipe the glitter off your face. So now I'm gonna do the other side off camera, and when I'm done, I'll be back. Now I have both eyes done, and I'm going to do this trick that I saw on TikTok, which is you first moisturize your face. So that's what I'm doing right now, just moisturizing my skin. Now you get your setting powder and you just brush it all over your face. And honestly, I don't know what this does, but I saw it on TikTok and I was like, I have to try. And since then, I've been kind of doing like my makeup looks like that. I don't know if it shows a difference or not. And then you get your setting spray. This is my Morphe setting spray. The lotion that I used was this CeraVe one, just a regular moisturizer. And my setting powder, I have two. I have my Fenty Beauty setting powder, which is in the color Hazelnut, and it's kind of a little too dark. And then I have a little too orange, the tint. And then I have this other setting powder. I don't even know where it's from. My sister gave it to me like 4 years ago, so I can't tell you. If you hear background noise, I'm sorry, my neighbors. But you're going to just spray your face and let that dry. And once that's done drying, you're gonna put your primer on like normal. For my primer, I'm using the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I got this because of TikTok, and honestly, I needed a primer at the time, and I don't mind. This primer is actually pretty good in my opinion, and I use my hands to just smooth it in. I honestly don't know how you're supposed to rub this into your face, so I just use my hands. And now you're gonna apply your foundation. So I'm using this NARS foundation in the shade Caracas. And then I also have this black Radiance color, Butterscotch. And I mixed it right here. So now I'm gonna use my BH Cosmetics brush, and I just dip it in and I put my foundation everywhere. Now I'm going to get my beauty blender and I'm going to blend my foundation, y'all. Now that I did that, guys, I'm gonna go in with my Pro LA Girl concealer in the color Fawn, and I'm just going to apply this concealer onto my eyes. I'm gonna take my beauty blender and just blend it out with this corner. Now that I do that, I'm gonna get my Fenty Beauty setting powder, patting in the setting powder, and then I brush off. Now with my other setting powder, this is the one I kind of bake a little bit more with, but first we're going to contour. I'm gonna use my Anastasia Beverly Hills powder bronzer in the color Mahogany. The back looks like that. This is what it looks like. And I'm gonna get my Morphe M530 brush. Looks like that. And I'm going to contour with this. Now I'm gonna get my beauty blender and dip it into my setting powder and make my straight little line under. Okay guys, now I'm just taking out the setting powder from beneath. Okay guys, now that I'm done with my contour, I'm gonna go in with my Morphe Brontour, which is a highlight Brontour, and the color Fantabulous. If you guys just wanna see an everyday makeup look, let me know down below. Now we're gonna get my setting spray and set my face. Now let's come back for the finished look. Okay guys, this is the finished look. I hope you guys like it and enjoy. I'm gonna call this look Plum Pop. I don't know why, but I'm really getting Plum Pop vibe right now. So that's what I'm gonna call it. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, babies.